What's up, YouTube? Okay, got a little bit of my tournament coverage for you tonight. Haven't actually put a lot of this up for the last week or so, so I thought I'd get some up tonight. So first, let's do a question of the day. What is your favourite Pokemon out of all 12 Pokemon on this screen here? Leave a comment. My one would be, this is a tough one because I'm going with Delibird this time. It's good to see Delibird used as well. I've actually used him myself. It's a pretty fun little poke to use. So this one was this one was between Ultimoa and Dark Dog 007. So Ultimoa is Pat and Dark Dog 007 is Emil. So let's get this this battle started. I've not seen this one, but apparently it's pretty close. And I'd say this was for round. I think this was for round 2 or 3. I've got so many battles that I need to actually put up and need to go through. Okay, so we've got Carbink and Jinx lead first. Jinx might be one of those like substitute. Oh, okay, it's going to go straight for Lovely Kiss right off the bat. Oh, that's going to be enjoyable for Carbink. Carbink probably trying to set up screens and stealth rock. That's pretty much all it's really sort of purpose is for. So Jinx is going to swap out into Cacturne. Okay, so Cacturne's probably going to try and set up on Carbink. Sort of like a perfect opportunity, but Carbink is going to swap out as well and see who's got the better sort of swap here. Well, Armordo can sort of do some nice damage to Cacturne, and then it can go straight for X-Scissor. Cacturne maybe Focus Sash, we'll see like if it is. I'm pretty sure it will be because, you know, staying in on that. Yeah, it does definitely have a Sash there. So I can freely go for Sucker Punch here, although Armordo or Seed Bomb, or one of those field attacks. Now, Seed Bomb doesn't quite take it out. It actually takes it very well because Armordo has some nice base defense as well. So Cacturne really wasn't going to get through without like probably another Sword Dance. That's probably like a max health, max defense Armordo, or some very like bulky EVs for sure. Okay, so in comes Jinx just to probably come in and mop up to finish it off. Straight for the Ice Beam here to try and finish the Armordo off, and that is going to take it out because I'd see that Armordo is more a defensive one, as well as its sort of base stats. Okay, so into Pyro. Pyro maybe Scarfed here. Let's see. It's got some nice speed anyway, so I don't think Jinx really wants to stay in unless that's Scarfed as well, which it wouldn't be because Ice Beam would be a terrible option against fire. Okay, so straight for the Hyper Voice here. Mantine is a great special defense wall. Look at that. It takes it so well. Someone's going past really fast in their car. Annoying. Okay. Also, if you hear any rain during this video, it's sort of like winter here, so it's going to piss down and rain. Okay, so Lapras is trying to get a Water Absorb, but it's going to take an Air Slash from Mantine anyway. That's not really going to do anything at all because Lapras is probably going to be like a special defense. Well, one of them may have Toxic though. Let's see. So that could be like a Rest Talk Mantine. I'm not too sure. Stranger Jinx, maybe for a dry skin here. Let's see. Okay, so Lapras does have Toxic. I was right. One of them did actually have Toxic. So that's pretty good for Lapras because that can sort of wear Jinx down with Toxic as well. Jinx can't really do too much except for outside of Focus Blast. Let's see. Yep. Then again, I don't think this will one-shot Lapras if it has some special defense. Sort of. Yep, it's going to have some special defense. Oh damn! A special defense drop. That really blows. So straight for the Ice Beam here. Lapras can't really do like too much to Jinx. That's probably just trying to get some damage on it, some Toxic as well. Okay, so there's not much point keeping Lapras in. It's got that special defense drop. Probably better swapping in something that can resist Focus Blast. And it's still going to hit Butterfree. Still probably do a bit of damage to Butterfree because Butterfree's... oh no, it doesn't do very much at all. I take that back. Okay, so Butterfree's got leftovers. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a... sorry, that was a -4 resistance, no derp. I just derped out for a second. I'd say Butterfree may go for a Substitute or Quiver Dance or something. One of those two moves obviously wasn't going to go for Sleep Powder because Jinx was already poisoned. Oh, it's going to be a double switch. Okay. So straight back into Lapras. Oh, okay. So probably expecting Jinx to go for Ice Beam, so back into Lapras, so he could absorb that and get another round of Toxic damage. I see. Okay. So Mantine can't do anything to Lapras, and Jinx is probably going to come in again and try and get Lapras down with the Focus Blast. Another Toxic to sort of block that. Probably bad getting that Mantine being Toxic unless it's like a I'd say like a rest sleep talk there. So a little bit of damage there for Lapras, and Psyshock will hit Lapras pretty hard and nearly takes it out. So I'd say another Ice Shard and then Round of Toxic will actually take the Jinx out, but I'd say Jinx will probably live this Ice Shard. Oh no, it doesn't. It takes it out. Sorry, I got something in my throat. So very close there. So into Delibird. What's Delibird going to do? He can set up like spikes. He can go Destiny Bond, Fake Out. He can do like a lot of moves. He's pretty interesting. Okay, so straight for Aerial Ace. And that's not going to do much to Carbink at all because he's a rock type. So Delibird's going to swap out there. It's great to see Delibird being used. I like that. So back into Mantine, probably going to go for like Scold, just for a super effective move. Carbink is sadly still asleep, so I can't really set up its screens. And Stealth Rock will do very nice against that Mantine sort of swapping into. Okay, so Scold hits pretty hard there for, I'd say for a wall Mantine, I guess that is. And I'd say Carbink is probably going for Light Screen or Stealth Rock. I'd say probably leaning towards Stealth Rock. So probably best not to keep that in because you can always bait here for a Water Absorb into Lapras here, and nice little Water Absorb there on the Lapras, getting a lot of its health back. There, that's sweet, about a quarter of its health, which is good. That's sort of going to force a switch there, and this Delibird is going to come in again. It's going to have Aerial Ace. Okay, so at least Lapras gets a Toxic off. That's going to do something to Delibird, but Delibird isn't really much of a threat at all. It can probably just use like an Ice type move, and that'll be sort of neutral against it as well. But I guess saving the Lapras, swapping it back into something that can sort of resist it, trying to wake the Carbink up from its slumber. Okay, so that's going to be Brick Break's going to be neutral there. It's funny seeing Delibird in action. It's nice. Okay. So Delibird is going to go for another Brick Break, and this Carbink is not going to... Oh, it finally woke up and finally got the rocks off, so that's good. So Carbink sort of did its main role there at least, and probably best to keep it in there just for fodder, and I don't know, he's going to swap it out, unless something that can like totally resist this, which is Butterfree. Okay, that's a good option. Although Delibird may have Ice Shard here, so that may not be good for Butterfree either. Let's see, unless there's some swapping shenanigans with Lapras, that could work as well, sort of stalling the Toxic out. Okay. Oh, he's going to go for a Brick Break again. Ah, I see. It may be Banded. That's a possibility too. Banded Hustle. That could well be a possibility. Okay, so Butterfree's going to throw up a substitute there because that's probably the only reason why he'd run leftovers on Butterfree. Now I can go for like a Quiver Dance here freely, and Delibird will probably... It may break the substitute, it may not. Let's just see. No, it didn't break the substitute, obviously because it's not very effective. Then again, Butterfree's substitute aren't exactly very powerful either. Okay, so Butterfree has the substitute and a Quiver Dance up, so it's very dangerous at the moment, extremely dangerous. That Delibird is going to go down as well. But good to see a Banded Hustle Delibird in use. That was cool. That was nice. I'm enjoying some of these folks. Okay, what's next? So this Butterfree looks very well. It's very scary with that sub up. Probably Mantine is going to be the best swap in here. I'd say Butterfree can go for like Air Slash, and that's probably its best move because Mantine's going to be able to block that Bug Buzz. Okay, so that's going to be the substitute, definitely broken by Air Slash here. I don't think, even with two Quiver Dances up, I don't think Butterfree is going to be able to take Mantine out like in one shot. It's going to put a fair dent in it, but I don't see it taking it out. Then I'd say Mantine will take it out with... oh, it went for Bug Buzz there. That's interesting. Okay, so Bug Buzz is not going to do very much because that's not very effective. Okay, so Air Slash is going to take Butterfree out. Oh, it didn't take it out. I take that back. I thought it would actually take it out. So Butterfree has sub. I swear it would have Air Slash, and I don't know why it didn't have Air Slash for. Maybe it's just going to go for Bug Buzz again, so that's going to do at least some good damage. Maybe take it out. Oh, very close there, very, very close. And unfortunately, Mantine's going to be able to take Butterfree out there. Bad luck. I wonder why he didn't use Air Slash then, because he had a chance of he did have a chance of a flinch too. I mean, there's a small chance of a miss, but you probably would have done more. I'm not too sure. Maybe it wasn't running it. Anyway, so into Pyroar, that's going to outspeed Mantine to just go for like Hyper Voice, obviously, and nothing really wants to swap into that on the other team. So that's Mantine down. That's a good tank down. So out comes Houndoom. Now, I'm not too sure what this... Like, I know it could have priority, like Sucker Punch, but no, clearly it doesn't. That's going to hit very hard. Nearly takes it out. And Sludge Bomb should do some nice damage here. Nearly takes it out as well with a crit. Now, Pyro can just go for Hyper Voice. It doesn't look like it's a mixed Houndoom, so that Sucker Punch isn't going to be coming that way either. Okay. What's Smoke Balls? Oh, it's Wheezing. Okay, so, well, it's not really a bad situation for that either, because, I mean, Will-O-Wisp won't attack, really hit it at all, and, oh, is that going to kill? Just kills. Okay, that's Pyro down. And Wheezing took some really heavy damage. I guess Wheezing was a defensive wall, and Mantine was a special defensive wall, so it didn't have, like, loads to swap into it. Okay, into Torterra now. What is Torterra going to do? It gets Pain Splitter, which isn't good for Torterra because Wheezing got like most of its health back there. C-Bomb is not going to take it out. Wheezing is going to easily sort of deflect that. Wheezing can either go for Will-O-Wisp now. Yeah, it's going to go for Will-O-Wisp. I wonder what Torterra is going to be doing. It may have like Leech Seed. Yeah, it's going to have Leech Seed. I was going to say, that's probably the best option here, stalling this Wheezing out. Not that it's going to do too much, because Leftovers is actually healing a lot as well. So I know Torterra might have Synesis, but it'd be very, still very bulky in defense. Yeah, let's see what this Torterra's got. I'm trying to remember what pokes are actually left on both sides too. Okay, so Wheezing does have Flamethrowers. That hits pretty decently against Torterra because that's super effective, and Torterra doesn't have the greatest special defense in the world either. So I don't see this Torterra living because it's going to get outsped now by Wheezing and that Leech Seed, and that the Leech Seed is going to give some little bit of health back to it. It's got that burn that's going to cancel it out, and Wheezing can sort of outspeed and hit with Flamethrower, and that's sort of Torterra out of the picture with only a little bit of health left. Okay. Right, what is left? That's Torterra down. So I think this guy's about 2 pokes left. Which ones are there? Is that... I think that the Lapras may still be alive. Is it the yeah, the Lapras, that's it. Okay. So Lapras can probably live anything this throws at it. Oh, it avoids the Will-O-Wisp. Damn, shenanigans. So Surf is going to hit Wheezing fairly decently because of its poor special defense. It can't really use Will-O-Wisp because Lapras is already on like terrible health. Its probably best option is... to use Will-O-Wisp here because it has like a little bit more health. But it's not really going to matter too much in the long run, so best going for like a Sludge Bomb, I guess. Gets a Poison. I mean, that's good for... Oh, it's got a Lumberry. Damn. Okay, so Lumberry cures some poison there. And Lapras can just go for another Surf. And I believe that is this side of the field down. Yes, it is. So, but great battle, guys. Some nice pokes they used, for sure. So, what was left? Oh, I see. Those pokes were left. So it was the Lapras and the... I think it was the... Was it the Carbink? I think it might have been the Carbink left. But great battle, guys. And, yeah, please answer that question of the day. What is your favourite Pokemon out of these 12 pokes here? Mine would be Delibird. If you like this video, please leave a like as well to support these two people. Peace out, everyone.